One plant. Cost to grow, 25 cents. Selling price, $150. That's not a misprint. Right now, people are running this business from a single shelf in their bedroom. No shop, no employees, no business loan. Just a few uncommon plants, a phone camera, and a basic Etsy account. And they're pulling in $5,000 to $8,000 a month from home. Here's the thing most people don't realize. The succulent market quietly crossed $14 billion in 2025. And the segment that's really moving, specialty and collector varieties, is barely touched. Because 90% of sellers in this space are hobbyists. They grow plants because they love them, not because they understand the business hiding inside it. That's the gap, and that gap is yours. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how this business works, where the real money is, and the one thing most sellers are completely leaving on the table. Walk into any garden center in America, you'll see the same shelf, same jade plants, same aloe, same basic green succulents in plastic pots. But go online and you enter a completely different world. Collectors are searching for plants they've never seen before. Variegated string of hearts, pink butterflies kalanchoe, lithops that look like they came from another planet. These varieties don't show up in local stores, but they show up on Etsy, on Instagram, and in Facebook collector groups, and they sell out fast. Here's what makes this market so interesting from a business standpoint. Succulent collectors don't shop like normal buyers. They're not picking up a plant to fill a corner of the kitchen. They're building collections. They're hunting for something specific. And when they find a seller they trust who ships reliably, they come back every single month. Some spend $500 to $2,000 a year with a single seller without ever being advertised to again. And the startup barrier? Almost zero. You don't need land. You don't need a nursery license. You don't need wholesale inventory. You need a few starting plants and the technique that multiplies them for almost nothing. That technique is called propagation, and it is the engine of this entire business. Here's what makes this model different from almost any other product business. You buy one plant once. Let's say a variegated string of hearts, about $20 to $40 online. Now here's where it gets interesting. You gently remove a leaf or take a small cutting, lay it on well-draining soil, keep it in indirect light, mist it lightly every few days. In about 3 weeks, you'll see tiny roots forming. Then a new rosette pushes up from the base. That single leaf just became a brand new plant. One plant becomes 10. 10 becomes 100. 100 plants from a single $30 purchase. Cost per plant, about 25 cents. That's the math behind the $150 price tags. Now, how do you sell them? Option 1, sell rooted, fully grown plants. Price range $25 to $200 depending on variety and size. Collectors pay a premium for something ready to display. Option 2, sell cuttings. Faster to produce, cheaper to ship. Price range $10 to $80. Experienced collectors love them. They enjoy the growing process themselves. Most successful sellers do both. Common varieties for steady volume, collector varieties for premium margins. And your setup? A spare room, a sunny balcony, or even a windowsill works to start. Add a grow light, $30 to $60 on Amazon, a quality soil mix, around $20. Small nursery pots, $10 for a pack. You're operational for under $200. First sale possible within 30 days. Let's talk numbers. Your cost to propagate one plant, about 25 cents. Your sale price, $25 to $150. Profit margin, up to 70%. Here's a realistic monthly breakdown for someone 6 months in. 50 basic cuttings at $15 each, $750. 20 collector variety plants at $60 each, $1,200. 10 premium varieties at $150 each, $1,500. That's $3,450 from plants alone. Now here's where smart sellers pull ahead. They don't just sell plants, they build products around them. A curated succulent arrangement, $45 to $120. A beginner starter kit, pot, soil, plant, care card, $35 to $55. A monthly subscription box, $30 to $60 per subscriber. 50 subscribers on the subscription box alone, that's $1,500 to $3,000 a month. Recurring, predictable. Stack it all. Plants, arrangements, kits, subscriptions, and $5,000 to $8,000 a month from a home operation isn't a dream, it's the math. Most people open an Etsy shop, post generic listings, and wonder why nothing sells. Succulent plant for sale is not a listing, it's a graveyard. Here's what actually moves plants. On Etsy, get specific. Don't list a generic name, list rare variegated echeveria, only 3 left. Scarcity, specificity, urgency. Etsy has 90 million active buyers. A well-optimized listing in a niche like this ranks fast and converts faster. On Facebook, search Succulent Collectors. You'll find groups with 50,000 to 200,000 members. These are obsessed collectors, not casual browsers. Post one clean photo of an unusual variety. Watch the comments flood in. DMs turn into orders before the day ends. On Instagram and TikTok, film the propagation process, leaf to roots to full plant. That kind of content travels fast in the plant community. Every view is a potential follower, every follower is a potential buyer. But here's the move most sellers completely overlook, and it's the highest value opportunity in this entire business: interior designers. They furnish offices, restaurants, hotels, and high-end homes. They need plants that look expensive, require minimal care, and arrive on time. Specialty succulents check every box. One client can order 30 to 50 plants at a time at wholesale pricing, $20 to $40 per plant. That's a $1,000 to $2,000 order from one email, one photo. Find 5 interior designers in your city this week on Instagram or Google. Send a photo of your best arrangement. State your price. That's the whole pitch. Here's what growth actually looks like. Month 1, propagate, list, and sell. Learn what moves fastest. Month 2, systemize everything. Same packaging, same response time, same shipping routine. Stop reinventing it weekly. Month 3, bring in a local plant hobbyist to handle propagation. Pay them per tray. You stop growing plants and start running a business. Now your only job is filling orders. Add a wholesale account with a local boutique. Lock in an interior design client. Launch the subscription box. At that point, $10,000 a month isn't a goal, it's just the outcome. And here's the quiet part nobody talks about. Every plant you sell keeps working for you. It sits on someone's desk. A guest notices it, asks about it, looks it up, and finds your shop. Your customers market for you without spending $1 on ads. Start with one plant this week. Propagate it, list it, sell it. That single plant is your entire business, day 1. Everything else, the income, the systems, the scale, builds from that one move. So honestly, what are you waiting for?